Show, and I have my special guest in the building, Starrz.
What it is and what it might be. What's going on?
Welcome.
Oh, nice setup. I like this.
Thank you,
Special.
thank you.
Lots of lights. Hope I ain't got no blemishes on my face.
Yeah, look, lots of lights, right?
You ready? You got your stuff all good. You feel me?
Got to sometimes. How you been?
I'm great, man. It's a blessing, man. It's the 8th one. Just put it out, and everybody loving it. So I'm just happy to be back on the town for real. I've been gone for a while, so.
I wanted to start off by saying congratulations.
Thank you.
The new album, Til My Glory.
Yes, yes.
Amazing.
Love it. Thank you.
I love it because it's not your. I think Baltimore is starting to have quote unquote a sound.
I hope so. Soon.
But the sound I'm getting is not that everyday trap music.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand. I mean, we all get trapped in the trap sometimes.
Exactly.
I just try to stay true to what I do. You know what I mean? And maybe take parts from it, but don't really let it, fill up over my stuff. So.
Absolutely, absolutely. So before we discuss the new album, Til My Glory, for my viewers, maybe one or two who may have never heard of Starrz. One or two out there that may have not.
So everybody that don't know me. So.
Exactly. I want to take it back for a second.
Okay.
Because this is my first time ever getting a chance to sit down with you, chop it up. And I want to take it back. How did you get started?
Okay. We got loud when I got closer. Okay, cool. I started when I was 16. Okay. DJ Tigger introduced me to K Swift, God rest her soul. And I did some club records back in the day. Fast forward, I met JG, TMG Studio. I started really getting into the hip hop rap stuff.
Okay.
Fast forward, then I met Nigel, and he really just helped me mold my sound or what I really needed.
I met Nigel.
Yeah, Nigel. He's the Architect Studios man, and that's when we made B&Me Best Mistake Ever, and that's the one that got me signed. Okay. So it was just when I realized I had something special. You know what I mean? Every CD I got more and more people who knew who I was and who was loving the projects and stuff. But when I did B&Me, that's when I knew oh wow.
You really made your stamp.
Yeah. So
that stamp was there.
Yeah. So I'm just a kid from East Baltimore who hooped. You know what I mean? I didn't do no crazy stuff. I had some cousins who was in the streets, but I really just watched them and they just. It was a third person thing with me, you know what I mean? So I could always write those stories, but it was never from that perspective of them firsthand. It was more so me watching it happen. Right. And and they just always made sure I was good, and then I just fall on with the music, and next thing you know, I was really doing great, and I got lots of supporters and fans who just love me, and it's a blessing.
Right. Absolutely, and it's interesting that you said the album got you signed. Yeah. A lot of artists that come through want to be independent. Everything's so independent.
I mean, I can see why.
What are your thoughts on that, though? See, because you're an artist who can understand the independent side, but still. Also,
I've been signed, ups and downs. As you can hear through this music, you can hear my struggle with the label and the situations of that. It's a blessing at the end of the day, but you got to be able to have patience. And, I'm at a point now I don't really want to be set to the side. You know what I mean? We finished the album with them. It's called There Are No Idols. I was very pumped when it was over. But they said they was going hold on to it. It wasn't ready to come out. And I just been hearing I wasn't ready for a year and a half.
For too long, right.
And my last project was 2013. So it was really becoming, depressing. Because I'm home, I'm not getting no money, you know what I mean? I can't put no music out.
That's your love.
That's my love, you know what I mean? I can't put no music out and I can't really do anything to talk about music. I'm going everywhere, everybody oh, what's up? They know who I am, they know my situation. But it's nothing. I didn't want to be sitting idle for this long, and I just got fed up with it. So the last 2 months, I put this project together, and I put it up on my own. It's another independent project, just me by myself and my team. You know what I mean? Shout out to E Black, Nigel, Jay Fetty, the producer. He did most of the tracks.
He did a lot of tracks. I noticed that.
That's my best friend, one of my best friends in this music thing, man. We got together and we just focused.
Y'all do some fire on that shit, man. Seriously.
We're the best duo out here, man. I'm just trying, stay true to the sound of me and him. And what we had together, because me and Jay Fetty, we make flawless music to my ears. So.
Yeah, no, I will say my favorite on the album. I'm not gonna say it quite yet. Y'all will hear it. Right. So he produced that one. Yeah, man. So how did you get your name, Starrz?
Easy. My mother used to call me Mickey when I was little.
Okay.
I rap, then I wanted to rap at lunch and stuff with all the kids in 9th grade. So, everybody had these weird names. I don't know. I just said Starrz, and it was STARRZ then. So my name was Mickey Starrz.
Okay.
That was my name at first, Mickey Starrz. And then
you took the Mickey off.
Let me tell you what happened, man. I was freestyle battling these kids at lunch, man, and everybody who was going at me was just saying something about the first
Mickey
name.
Mouse type.
You a rat like Mickey. That's why they call you that. Like, oh, shit.
And they killing it just off your name.
Yo. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna cut the Mickey out, and I just rolled with Starrz, man. It was young Starrz for a long time, but you know, my shoes started,
you grew.
Yeah, so I grew up. Kid and stuff. I got a daughter calling myself young somebody, so. So that's how we rocked out with it. But if it's a corny reason, I call myself Starrz because everyone can see me. I'm shining, but no one can
right,
reach
like
me.
a star.
You know what I mean? No one can reach me, but you can see me. Right? It was corny back then, but hey, it's just stuck. So.
Okay, so you've been in the industry doing music since you were 16.
I've been doing music since I was 16. I didn't get in the industry until about 3 years ago.
Okay.
Actually in the industry, like working with artists and flying places and doing writing and stuff. Like, it's a lot of stuff I've been doing since I've been in a situation. But it's all a blessing. But I've been doing music since I was 14. Okay,
so from when you first started, say 3 years ago, and now, how has it changed? And how has it changed your view? When you're 14 and you rapping with your friends and you just chilling, it's different once you really in it.
I finally understand, like, I mean something to people musically. So I have to be careful with what I put out, and I have to be careful with what I do musically. I got to be able to put certain songs out. I got to be able to make sure my album fits. Every song means something. Like, I'm very critical. Like, if you listen to any of my projects, they all smoothly go through skits, concepts. I'm just really into that.
Right.
And the music I'm making now, I just want people to feel it. You know what I mean? I want people to hear it and be like, yo, me too. You know what I mean? And back
that's
in the day,
how I was on my favorite song.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And that moment that you had when you connect is the moment that separates rappers from artists.
Yeah,
and,
I would agree.
Yeah, and average Joes, one-hit wonders to idols or superstars.
I would agree.
I just truly want to be a legend, and it's to the point that when you say my name, people have stories to tell you about my music and what it did for them.
And I have some friends up in Ohio who is familiar with you.
That's dope.
Your work, once they seen I posted, she texted me, like, that's that guy. I don't know if you've been to Ohio before.
I've been to Ohio. We're going to go, though.
I don't know where she seen you at before, but she was like, that's that guy. You jump around your dreads, and she seen you somewhere.
That's dope.
But they had hit me up, like, he really coming on? So they actually might call in because we live.
Cool,
people
man.
do call in and
like
try to chop it up and shit.
Yeah. Oh, we can cuss?
Oh, you can actually do whatever. You could do whatever you want to do.
Shit. It's like, no, it's a little kid.
See, listen, this is the first, and this is actually the first. She was on before, like, for her 5 minutes fame. That's my daughter.
What's your name, sweetheart?
Milan. She was shouting you out. He's the best artist because I let her listen to your music. She was like, he's the best artist.
I ate a picture of her.
Awesome. She was going in a little like 10 minutes ago. She was just going in because I was letting them listen to a few of my favorites.
Hopefully a good song. Oh,
we're gonna cut it back on in a second.
Okay, I like that. She's enthusiastic about this too.
She needs to just be quiet now. Okay, so since To Glory, we're going to start getting into, now that we kind of caught up, the name of the album.
My idea, when I wanted the project to match the music, and I'm very, like, the music very, like, emotional, it's very connective. And when this whole process of me being signed, going through depression, going through ups and downs and this music stuff, I just wanted it to, like, have what can I say that can tell you what's going on right now? And the Sense of My Glory just stuck. It was like everything, the bad, the good, just ups and the downs. It's like it's all for one thing, that's for us to shine at the end of the day, and the glory of it all. Right. So that person and that belief and that power of what I'm going through, I just said it, and it was just like, wow, that's it. I actually was listening to Ye's Graduation. I was just listening to, he has a song on there called Glory. Right. I was just listening to it like, yo, this moment of Ye was so powerful. Yeah. And I just love the word glory, and I just bounced word ideas together. And I was like, you know, I'm gonna call my CD Sense of My Glory. And it stuck, and it feels great, and I think it's the perfect title for the project.
Yeah, and your album cover.
Yeah.
Your babies.
Yeah, my baby Paige and Naya Hall. She just turned 6, and my son Camden Hall.
Okay.
He's turning 2 next month, so they are the reason, my motivation. Every day I wake up.
I know they're so pumped. Like, I want in front of the album, especially your daughter.
My daughter's, she's been in the music thing with me since I've been doing it. So, like, She was on American Nightmare. I know you saw my videos. I had a song called American Nightmare with Paula Campbell, and she did the Pledge of Allegiance in that. So ever since then, she just telling everybody, like, my dad's a famous rapper. Everywhere she goes, my dad's a famous
You're a superstar.
You can YouTube it. You can see me on there. We got 150,000 views. Like, she's all pumped. For real. She's super pumped. But so she's like, that's dope. So now she's like, but she's been on every album too. Like somehow I put her on a CD.
Absolutely.
So you know, she was excited. She's like, yeah, okay, yeah, we going here. But she's like, it's like she's not like famous kids don't realize they famous. They think they grow up, people want to see them, want to take pictures of them, so they don't really understand how powerful that is. That's how it is for her. She just thinks it's supposed to happen. Like, oh, I'm supposed to be on the CD. I'm your daughter. Right. Like, to the best rapper. Like, she's so cute. That's dope. But yeah, the CD cover was me kneeling down in front of a church with my kids behind me, because in this moment in time, in the Sins of My Glory, the title and the music in general was just me focusing in on two things I, you know, really didn't. I took advantage of it. That's my God and family. Like, they are the two most powerful things for us. Absolutely. So, and no other way to fully explain that without a picture. And I think that picture speaks volumes with me praying in front of church, God and family. So. Yeah. So
it sounds like a lot of growth.
Yeah. I understand. I mean, I understand what I'm here to do, and I just really want to do it to the best of my ability. So.
Yeah, and this I did a show, and I talked about like sound waves.
Okay.
And how, you know, words are energy, and, you know, different things like that. And listening to your album, like just back in April, going through, you know, everything with Freddie Gray, it's like you feel that in the music, like that rawness and the
fed up.
Yeah, very much so.
Fed up, and you just want to speak on it. Like, I think everybody's at a fed up point, you know, whether it be you say you got some trouble at your job, or you having trouble in here, or somebody don't show, like, everything keep falling down on us as individuals. I think everybody's having a time where everybody's going through something, and I think it's very important of us as musicians to give them an outlet to, you know, vent through us.
I agree.
So I'm just here for that, you know what I mean?
I definitely will agree on that. What is your favorite on the album? Can I get like just a line or two off of whatever your favorite, if you can give me like one of your favorite.
The Flake.
Okay, I like that one too.
Yeah, that's my favorite. I think it just captivates so much of me in this moment.
Okay.
And just everything I'm going through. But a line from it, can I be honest? Can I be honest for a moment? This is my time, my prime, the finest of my moments. And that in general just speaks so much for me. It's like this is it for me. Like, whether it's the end of the road or the beginning, this is the moment for me. This is my prime. This is it. This is the highest peak for me, I believe, lyrically, musically. I think Starrz is here. Right. So that line, I think that's my favorite line from the CD.
You are so confident, and it's like, you know how sometimes, no, I'm serious, because now it's been like 2 years I've been doing this. I've been interviewing, you know, a lot of people, so especially in the city, Baltimore. So it's like you're one of those artists, like, just sitting here, the way you speak about yourself in your album with such confidence, and it's like no second guessing.
That is really dope. It's my 8th project. You know what I mean? I've grown so much. You know what I mean? Like, after 8, you know what I mean? If you don't have, like, if you're just putting out crap, you know what I mean?
And is that 8 albums or like mixtapes also?
All original music.
All original.
Yep. So I started with Real Rap 1, Real Rap 2, first two projects.
Right.
The Wait mixtape. It had a lot of original. It had a couple industry joints, but then after that it was Sky Jones 1. That's when I found my style. Right. Sky Jones 2. I flourished on that style. Then that's when we made B&Me.
Right, you know, and that's when you
I
stamped it.
Stamped it. And then Live Forever Die Dope was the first project in the stores. We put that in down to Lockdown, sold out in a week. People really just grabbed onto that too, because it was hip hop. It was the moment of me getting signed. So it was like the storyline of it was me getting from the bottom. If you listen to it through, you can hear me getting signed. The skits just connected so well, and it was a great moment. You know what I mean? The CD sold out. I was an independent artist. I put it out myself. Like, we did 6,000 in 6 weeks. I mean, it's 6 days. Like, I made $6,000 in 6 days. Like, I was like, wow, this is crazy. Right. So it was just an
so that's good to see your baby, you know, be born and then to receive from it in a sense.
That's how I feel about this one. This was my. I mean, you know, everybody do albums like that, baby.
Right.
But this one,
I don't think it should have been free. I mean, I get the concept, but it is so good.
I couldn't clear all the samples. I mean, if you listen to CD, we got DMX. We sampled DMX.
Oh yeah,
Wu-Tang
true.
Clan.
Yeah,
we
on that
sampled,
album.
We actually have Wu-Tang Clan on a skit.
I think the last
Mary J.
song
Blige
is
on there.
Wu-Tang. I think I like
the
outro.
Yeah,
That's really dope.
Crazy. That sample, like so many samples, I couldn't really.
You came in and out that joint like you went out harder than you came in. It's crazy. You killed it.
You got to. I love that song. When my dad played this, that's a special song to me too. That's the one my daughter wanted.
Okay.
So it's just like those are moments. Like the end of CDs are moments for me. Like this is the first CD that the intro's not really like rappy. Like the intro's more like a song.
The intro remind me of what is that Meek song when you kinda every time you hear it, it's like it start off slow.
Oh, the one in the club? They play in the club?
I think so.
And then it's just, wait a minute.
But it's just because it's catchy. You know how that's kind of catchy?
Right.
So when they come in, like, you talking about straight Baltimore, and it's just like you straight in their face with it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, it's so dope. That's my favorite. We're going to play that in a second.
That's a special record. I call that the summary of what you're about to get into with the project.
Yeah, no, you get it from straight off the bat. Yeah. So if I'm in the studio with you, what do you do to get in your zone?
Drink wine, preferably white Zinfandel.
Is he lying? I have his publicist in the building with me.
No, that's good. Because wine it's a smooth liquor and it doesn't like, I drink a lot of it, but I get where I need to go and it's not like, because liquor with me is like,
same here.
I'm sober or I'm drunk.
It's
like,
no in between.
And I need to feel something.
Way.
So I've tried sober. Like,
I'll empty bottles of wine over there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I think wine, and shout out to Nigel, he put me on D with that. I wasn't even doing wine and stuff like that. Right. And I got in there, we did BME off wine and it was crazy, but I need that. I need my critical friends around. I got the same team, about 10 people. I need at least one or two singers, just in case I need somebody to do some harmony. I love harmonies are just like God's gift to music.
So this is when you're in the studio. This is
every session I have.
The starter pack.
Yeah. The starter pack is a wine, white Ziffy, any wine will work.
But preferably
the white. One or two girls who enjoy music, listeners. Like somebody like you could come in and you could just, you know what I mean? I could just rap and I could look at you and be like, she feeling this, you know what I mean? I need that because it's like I know the consumer, you know what I mean? So that's always dope. And my 10 friends who are either assholes or they're great to me in the music. They're so like they think I'm like up here. So anything that's not this, they just like, it's cool.
Right. But you need that realness.
I need that though. I hate them, but it works.
Not no yes man.
Yeah.
People be having them yes men. I hate a yes man. Say it with your chest or get out, like period. Like
let them know it's terrible. They'll be better one day.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I need. So like a couple of my friends, a singer of some sort, and just a lady to be in there, just a girl of some sort who loves music, so I can just vibe out to what they going through. You know what I mean?
Right.
See if it works. What I'm doing.
And you said you completed the whole project within 2 months.
5.5 weeks.
Exactly. Pretty decent.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I just kept going in there.
So was it more than 15 songs? Did you had to really?
I think I had one extra. Something like that. Actually, was added. Blackout was made 3 hours before the album was finished. I had to call everybody, get everything swift over.
Really?
They hated me. I was like, I need this kind of record. I need to be going off on something. And he's like, the artwork, we about to print it. I'm like, don't print it yet. We got to switch it. And I got it done. And then I had to switch the CD. Then we had to bounce it. Then I had to get mixed twice because my first mix wasn't good enough. So I had to get Nigel to mix it again. He was over it. But it all worked out for the best. So I was actually adding records. But
really?
I started with 11. But I felt like it was holes and it needed more music.
So do you feel like Nigel, he must like know your sound? So it's like he already had the beats, or are you in there when he make them, or what about that process?
When I started, it was me and Fetty. I go to his house. We started in his house, so we don't make beats nowhere else. I go to his house, go to his basement, and we sit there and we make beats.
That's dope.
And no matter what, I don't care how much money we get. I told his mother, like, even if we get rich, keep this house. This house is magic. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna all come down here, seriously. We're gonna all keep coming down here making this music, man. Forever, man. You know what I mean? Because it's just so pure. You know what I mean? Like he was in a place too. Like he's been going through a lot too. You know what I mean? So we both were going through a lot.
And just releasing.
And just like he was on the beats killing it. And I'm going in the studio and we both like. And he's big on like releasing music. And I'm like very like, no, my project has to come out this time because this is happening. Like, put out music. So he was a big reason why I'm even doing this.
Right.
Because I was gonna sit and like wait. Like I had an album done.
Right.
And it's really good. But I couldn't put it out. So it was like, it the best fit. And every record we did just fit the story more and more. And next thing you know, we got Sense of My Glory. We sitting here now.
Goodness. Diamond, are we ready to play my favorite song?
Let's play it.
Uno.
Uno. We gonna call it Uno.
Number 1, and
I thought that was called something else.
Benediction.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was
Yes.
called.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Uno.
Uno number 1. Oh my goodness.
She trying to be cool. It kind of worked. You know, you messed it up. It could have been smooth if you just had to catch on, man.
Wow.
Tell him against Starrz. Because he always give me when I don't.
Yeah, I'm having a rough day. Okay.
Sorry, man. Light skin niggas been winning. You can have one bad.
No, we
day,
winning
bro.
now. We winning now. Okay.
Because of
Let me run it
Drake.
down.
Yeah, barely.
Let me run it down for him.
Barely.
I took Meek
Drake.
out, I took Meek out, man.
Chris Brown,
How's Chris Brown winning?
He's always winning.
French Montana.
No,
How's
come
French
on. You
winning?
put him in the mix?
I mean, he went to Nile later though.
That's winning. That's
Into winning?
Huh?
What is he doing?
huh?
How is he winning?
I mean, he won a
Chris
girl.
Brown- Drake Chris Brown
Look, he
winning,
gets a
right?
lot of girls that he should.
I mean, he went
normally
to
get.
Nile later though.
That he wouldn't normally get.
I mean,
Even had a
that's a
Kardashian.
little
All right,
winning.
All right.
Yeah,
all right.
so he just winning strictly off that, not off anything else.
Okay,
Just
well,
that.
For real?
Just that. And Chris Brown is consistent.
He's my
He
favorite
did.
R&B singer.
Yeah, I
right now.
can't front. He
And Drake,
Yeah, Drake been when he can't.
consistent.
back to back. I'll give him that.
We're gonna find somebody. Somebody Brown gonna do something good. Can we talk about Fetty Wap doing something good? Or, yeah. I like Fetty Wap.
Fetty
I like
Wap.
Fetty Wap too. I
I think
mean,
he's dope.
Yeah. Did y'all hear about the accident he was in?
yeah.
He was in a really, really bad
Publicity
accident.
came out day before, but you know.
Oh my god. See, and you know what? Listen, it's crazy because artists do different stuff. Have you ever done a stunt?
Got a
Name
point
one
there.
stunt you
That
did
is
before.
kinda weird though. And it did.
Name
He
one.
might have did it on purpose. Right.
I don't think so. I don't think I did any stunts.
You never did it ever. I don't care if it was like 10 years ago. Just one, if you ever done one.
Well, when B&E came out, I got every girl I knew in my phone to like hold a picture up with the sign. You know what I mean? And like have like we like dressed like pretty and stuff. That's like I guess that's not.
Oh yeah.
Like, and that's
Not
like,
really, because that's not like
That's the
a
only thing I did like to promote like away from
start a
the-
fight or a riot. You know how.
I'm not that big yet. I don't think.
Or get
to do
arrested.
something like that, right?
Get arrested. Some people get arrested. Just like my album.
And tell the world like I just got arrested.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not like that. I think I'm cool. So I don't
Yeah.
want to do stuff. I just want to keep it musical until now. So I don't know.
Diamond, that's something Diamond would do.
Stunts?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, this just came out.
Of course.
Matter of fact, we're gonna do a stunt. We're gonna figure out something and we're gonna do it for
I almost
Right.
did a crazy. No, I take that back. I did do a. I've done stunts before.
for real.
Yeah,
Let's come on play Benediction because
I've done stunts before.
I'm scared to ask.
So
that.
I faked a marriage before.
Oh, see, that's some light skin shit too.
Yeah, it is. But it backfired. All my stuff backfires on me. So
Wait, how did you back? What were you doing it for?
was the reason?
Yeah.
Okay, so
This
is crazy. So on my radio show.
Long story short.
Long story short, on
'cause
my
you
radio
were him
show.
talking for 2 hours,
Me
literally.
and one of the co-hosts had a big dispute, and I fired her from the show on air.
Okay.
Right? She's gone from the show for like 2 weeks.
Okay.
So we patched things up. I wanted to bring her back, but we didn't know how we could bring her back. So we were gonna do like the sex tape thing, but I was like, nah. So we did the marriage thing. So we
Okay.
came back like we eloped and we got married, and we ran with the we were married thing for like a year.
Wow. Okay.
Right? And it backfired because it's like in our real lives, like people question, like we really had we had rings, like we did the whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would have rather the sex tape pop off. I think that would have been.
No, I thought it was too much.
Down?
She wasn't down.
Oh.
She wasn't down.
Well, next time.
I might hit her now though, because I have it.
Literally.
But you know.
Now we about to go on to Benediction because Starrz one trip with this fool DJ Diamond K.
Whatever works, bro.
Yes, we about to get into my favorite jam on the album, the intro, Benediction. Listen.
And where are you listening to that?